Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I have a bit of a handbag unboxing for you. It is from Furla. I'm not Italian, I've never studied Italian, I don't know how to pronounce that, so hopefully that's correct. That's how I've heard it pronounced, but sorry if that's incorrect. Anyway, this is a birthday present from my family. I just turned 40 about a couple of weeks ago, and this is the gift that they picked out for me. Well, in all fairness, I picked it out in terms of the style, and I gave them a couple of color options, and then they picked the color. So it's kind of a surprise, but I'm pretty excited about it. I've never owned a bag by Furla before, so I've seen a few of them. I checked out some bags when I was in Lisbon, and I've seen a few running around the stores here, but I've never like really dug into the brand. If you're new here, I'm Kim. I love fashion, travel, and the details of everyday life. If that sounds like something you're into, I hope you'll consider subscribing and come along for the ride. Okay, so Furla, before I open the box, I want to give you a little bit of information on the company because it's not one that gets talked about a lot, but it is actually a heritage leather brand out of Italy. So according to, according to Google, Furla was founded in 1927 in Bologna. So it'll be turning 100 next year, which is like older than some of the other more popular brands out there. So we've got heritage craftsmanship. Their first store was opened in 1955 in Bologna. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the street name because I am only about 10% sure I can do it correctly. And they launched their first handbag in 1970s. So before that, they were like leather accessories and leather goods manufacturing, but they didn't start getting into handbags until the 70s when the second generation of the family that runs it took over. And in the 1990s, they expanded internationally. Today, there are about 1,500 points of sale. I've been to the store in Lisbon. I think that there's a lot more stores over in Europe, so you're more likely to find them running around Europe. But like I know Nordstrom sells some Furla bags, and other like major retailers in the US sell Furla. So you can find them in the US and get your hands on them if it's important to you to touch them. And to feel them and to know what they're like. When I have been able to get my hands on one in person, I've really liked the leather. It's felt really great. And they are, I believe, crafted in Italy. They said in here that, what was it? Sorry, I'm reading off of here. In 2018, Furla acquired a manufacturing facility in Italy so that they could make sure that their bags were crafted in Italy. I think it's pretty great. And yeah, that's kind of it. Wait, what is this last one? Announces its shift to using, oh yeah, they don't use faux fur and any other stuff. I think they might have more than bags. I think obviously the company has, its history is in doing more than bags. They've probably got like, I think some leather goods like shoes, and I don't think that they do clothing, but I can't remember entirely. I would highly encourage you to check out their website. This did get shipped from Italy, and it did come in like 2 days when my sister ordered it. So really fast shipping. I don't think any of the there's no like tariffs or custom fees that we had to pay afterwards. It's all, you know, when you buy it off the website, it's all taken care of, none of that. So yeah, so that's a little bit about Furla. They're definitely like becoming more known within the like affordable luxury market, and like it is all leather, and it's Italian leather and Italian crafted. So this bag that I picked out was around $260 USD. So not particularly, I mean, I know that that's still a lot of money to many people, but when you think about a lot of the very popular bags like my Pollen bags are in the 500 range, 400, 500 range. So for an all leather, like Italian craftsmanship, heritage style, sorry, I'm trying not to totally ruin the box. This is a very affordable price point. They definitely have higher price points on some of their bags, but I think that $260 for this is pretty reasonable. All right, let's see, where are you opening up? We got it. Okay, so once you finally get into the box, there's this card. It's a card from my sister just wishing me a happy birthday. This isn't just from my sister, this is from my parents as well. I am an expensive child. And so I don't ever ask them to buy me like big presents. So normally it's just like, hey, everybody combine your money that you were going to spend on me and let's get me something, you know, a little bit bigger, because otherwise it's just like gift cards here and there to things. So so thank you to my parents as well. Nicely tied little box. This is very nice presentation. I want to say, like, I have gotten some much higher end bags and the packaging has not been nearly as nice. And, oh, there we go. Okay, so this is a mini bag. And they got it for me in the yellow. I gave them a choice between yellow and blue. I love yellow. This is so cute. Okay, so let's unwrap packaging. Oh my God, it's really well wrapped, you guys. Okay, it comes with a crossbody strap that is attached to here. Wow, this is really well packaged. It's gonna take me like half this video to get it unwrapped. Ah! Okay. There we go. Okay, that only took forever. It is really well packaged. I don't think anybody but me has held this bag before. Okay, so this is the mini, I think it's called the Iride or the Indie. I forget what the name is. I'll put it right below. This is the mini size. It's got all this leather interior, yellow outside. It came in like a couple of different blues, and I think there was like an orange and then some neutral colors. So fun colors. It's probably gonna be hard to see inside here, but it's just got like a kind of a canvasy material on the inside, and then an inside pocket that zips. It's kind of more of a bucket bag style, and then it has this as its closure that goes over it. This section is very heavy metal, like this is quite heavy, and it's got kind of the little Furla F in it as the logo. Backside, so like that. Not the most secure closure, but totally fine, you know? And then it's got the crossbody strap. So top handle or crossbody, adjustable crossbody, as you can see. And this is how it sits on me. Oh, there's feet on the bottom too that I didn't take. Let me back up just a little bit for you. Take these things off the feet. That's nice. You don't see a lot of bags with feet anymore. So the leather is very nice. I'd say this is pretty comparable to something like Coach in terms of the leather quality. Trying to think of my other bags. It's not quite as soft or as my like Puzzle, but I think that's fine. Like this is really nice quality leather, beautifully stitched, feet on the bottom, lovely seaming details. I like that detail down the side actually, that's quite cool. It's got Furla stamped on the back. These rings, I think I personally would want to wear it just a little bit lower because of where the top handle hits on me. I do find that to be a little annoying sometimes. So I'm gonna take this down like 2 notches. Let's do that and see how that fits. How does that fit? Yeah, it's still kind of hitting at an uncomfortable place for me. Okay, so I'm 5'9". This is kind of where it hits on me. This is a little frustrating to me, like I don't love this, but that's fine. I can just wear it this way, and I'm sure I'll get used to it in no time. And honestly, like I usually wear my crossbody a little behind me because I find that if it's like up here, is uncomfortable. This is kind of where I like to wear my crossbody. But honestly, I like it as a top handle. How cute. It's really cute. All right, let's see what can fit in this bag, because that's one of the important questions. Okay, I have a collection of things that I would typically carry on any given day in one of my larger bags. So let's see what can fit in here. First and foremost, we need our phone. So that goes in, no problem. Then I'm a sunglasses girl. I have to have them at all times. So that also fits in nice and easy. I tend to carry a big wallet. It could fit in here, but even this is just actually a little too wide. So I would have to switch to a card holder, which I've been meaning to buy anyway. But a lot of times I'll just take my card out, like 2 or 3 cards out, wrap a hair tie around them and call it a day. So this isn't a huge deal for me to not be able to get in. A spare charging, like magnetic charging battery pack for my phone. That's important. These are my big set of keys. I don't always take the big keys, but you know, we're trying to see what fits. So that goes in there. I've got AirPods. That fits pretty comfortably. A lipstick, not a problem. Lip liner. So that's usually the only makeup I take with me when I leave the house. And a hand lotion. That also fits in there just fine. So all of that has just fit in here. This goes over the side to close it. It's a little full, like I don't think that you would want to stuff this much more, but it does fit. And that's quite heavy because a lot of those things are quite heavy, especially that phone charger. But yeah, here it is. Everything fit in there, everything that I need in any given day. And honestly, that's probably more than I would carry. If I am wearing my sunglasses, or if I didn't take the sunglasses and I didn't take this guy, there's definitely room for me to like scrunch up a bag and take my bag if I'm going to the grocery stores. Like I always bring my reusable bags, so you could definitely fit a couple of those reusable bags in here, especially the ones that, you know, like pack up into those tiny little squares. Those would definitely fit in here, no problem. So you can take this for your grocery store runs. Yeah, fits everything you need for running errands, and it's so cute for summer. I'm really excited. I love this yellow. I'm really delighted with it. So that is my first Furla bag. I'm really excited about it. I also really like the style, so I wonder if I end up liking this bag, I would be really curious about going up a size, especially if it was something that could like fit over the shoulder. Like obviously this isn't gonna fit over my shoulder, but if they have this in a big version and it can fit over my shoulder, then I'd be super interested in that as well, because I love this style of bag. All right, well, I think that is it. It's a short video today, but it was just a little bit of an unboxing, what can fit in this bag and first impressions. I think I'm really gonna enjoy wearing this, especially this summer. So if you have questions, put them in the comments below. I will try and answer them as best I can as I use the bag, and I will be sure to do a follow-up video on, you know, how I'm liking it, how it's wearing, all that kind of stuff. And if you like this video, I hope you'll consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.